Welcome back to It's New. We got a good show for you today, like we always do. Great feedback from yesterday's show. People actually enjoyed the humor for some reason that Mordy was spewing, just so you know. In any event, I'm covering Google ranking volatility, AdSense policy updates, and analytics real-time issues. Anu, what do you got for us?
Demand gen new updates coming up in beta.
And Greg?
Google is taking Earth Day seriously with a new tree table in Google Ads.
Clever. And Mordy?
Building off yesterday's conversation, Google puts on its social media hat, but I don't like the way this candle smells.
All right, yada. All right, so Google, as we report every week, Google has ranking volatility. This time it was on the 22nd and 23rd. Last time we covered it was on the 16th or so. Before that, it was on the 9th. And then we had the Google official core update in March. So things seem to be heated like every week for a couple of days, and then it calms down. All the charts are, not all, many of the charts are showing spikes around the 23rd of April, 22nd of April. So if you didn't notice any changes there, you're definitely not alone. There's lots and lots of chatter as well. So yay. And then Google AdSense has updated its policy center, adding 3 policy issues to better expand on what your issues are. So one is, instead of labeling it must fix, it says policy issue, regulatory issue, or advertiser preference. And then it gives you this issue description drill down that goes into the specifics, which is useful for any AdSense publisher. So definitely take a look at those updates. And finally, if you were trying to check your real-time analytics to see what content's popping or doing well in Google Analytics real-time, yesterday there was some significant issues with people actually getting to that data. Google has not confirmed any issues, but I think they did somewhat fix most of those issues from what I could tell. Woo, that's what I got.
That's faster than you can put on a pair of sleep pants.
Take a little nap after that. Emil, what do you got for us? Yeah, no, I hear it right after this, about an hour after this. Well, actually at the show at 10 o'clock when this show goes live, close this out immediately. Just forget this. Just unsubscribe, leave the channel, and go right to PPC Live to watch their live webinar that's going on right now. And you'll be much happier, I promise you. Much happier than just watching this.
Don't unsubscribe here. Come back to us next Monday. But yeah, go to PPC Live right after this. But yeah, what I've got is that, so Google's demand gen channel controls, they have officially announced that it's in beta. It was first announced in January that it's coming. Greg Kohler said that, he spotted it in March, but there weren't reporting, signals for it. You weren't able to actually do the reporting by channel in demand gen. But yeah, Google has said that that's now available. It's in beta, so it's not available for all advertisers, but some advertisers. So yeah, check your accounts for that to see if you're seeing it.
Awesome. Very cool. And then we got some tree tables growing out of somewhere.
Yes. So Thomas Cassell over on LinkedIn had seen that there was a new table view notification that showed for him that said a new tree table view, which literally translates into wooden table. But I was messing around with this in Google Ads. It's nice. It's really cool if you are just trying to do some general diagnoses or looking at campaigns. You can see the main campaign, and then you can fold down and look right into the ad groups or whatever different metrics that you're pulling into the report. So I think it's super, super helpful for advertisers just to be able to see the macro and then be able to hop down into the micro for it. So huge benefit, I would say. I haven't seen it before. It seems very new to me. You can just do it in your reports. Everything is set default as a table. Where it says table, you can just choose tree table, and then it'll pull everything in. And it doesn't have to be a zillion different rows for you.
Yeah, I didn't see any complaints about that, which is, I guess, good. Why would there be?
If somebody complains, they're a bad advertiser. So that's just my thing. Why would you want something that's helpful? Why wouldn't you want that?
For sure. But speaking about complaints, we got Mordy next. So Mordy, go ahead.
We'll have to leave on time today, so we'll all be very direct. At first, I don't know what beta is. I mean beta, but okay.
Beta? Oh gosh, honestly.
Yeah, this comes from Google. First off, before you leave and unsubscribe, buy some pants. This comes from 9 to 5 Google. I saw Glenn Gabe talking about this also. I don't know who saw it first. I'm going to give Glenn the credit because I know Glenn more than I know Google 9 to 5. But it's social media feeds on Google Discover. So you're scrolling through Google Discover and you'll see a carousel of social media stuff, but similar to what you see on the SERP for, what do they call it? I'm blanking. Hold on, I have it pulled up here anyway. What people are saying, kind of thing. It's like social media for that. Which, by the way, the one here in the example from Google 9 to 5, the sports query, also very common on sports SERPs.
Do any of them sell merch?
No one sells sleep pants.
Barry, did you have a huge increase in sales yesterday?
I just checked right before the show. 0. Not one of you. Nobody. Not even Mordy. Not even Mordy. Nobody bought anything. I mean, I bought.
I don't have a job anymore.
That's true. I should buy you some sleep pants. You have something to wear.
Nobody wants Rusty Brick on their tuchus.
Oh my god!
No, I don't want the logo. I want the face.
All right. Greg's working up on its new version, hopefully.
Dude,
So we'll have some of that swag.
I'll put one through. Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, speak to you guys later. Have a great day. We're back on Monday, and definitely hop over to PPC Live right after this to watch that live webinar. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.